What's up YouTube, Kainu back here again for another video. Today we're going to be checking out top 10 anime betrayals. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, here we go. Damn, starting out with One Piece. Sheesh,
Welcome to Watch Mojo,
big
and today
dog.
we're counting down our picks for the cruelest and most memorable
I don't know which
backstabs
one that is. What's the
history.
old school, like, night anime? I forget what it's called.
Number
Ooh,
10,
Berserk's gonna be
Hunters
on the
become
list.
the hunted. Solo leveling. In a world nearly overrun by man-eating monsters, the hunters have two options: kill or be killed.
This is a really good show, not gonna lie.
Of course, that doesn't usually apply to fellow humans. But with their eyes on the precious quest rewards, Dong-suk and his mischievous crew decide to abandon Jinwoo with a very hungry dungeon boss.
I'm gonna pause it real quick and say that this show is coming out so freaking slow. Like, they need to release this show more than just 12 episodes. They need to have 24, maybe 48, because they put out like 12 at a time, and like, oh my god, I forget what happens every time they put out the episodes.
Leaving a comrade behind to face certain death is hard to justify, especially when it's just for a little cash. Luckily, Jinwoo knows a thing or two about getting even. Let's just say he picks up his blade and doesn't stop at slicing through the spider monster.
God, this episode was so cool, man. Sheesh.
Rather than walking out with their pockets full, Dong-suk and his gang paid the ultimate price instead. Number 9. Caught in the act.
I've actually never watched Assassination Classroom.
When junior high students show an interest in acting, most of them join the drama department. Not Akari Yukimura though.
Oh, Koro-sensei, how I love you. Please die.
Seeking revenge for her sister's killer, she went full method actor as the unsuspecting schoolgirl Kaede Kayano. For most of Assassination Classroom, she plays the part to a T. Then, when the time is right, Akari finally reveals her name, her motive, and a revenge plan years in the making. Oh, and her tentacles too.
I might need to watch this show, man. It looks pretty
My real
interesting.
name's not Kaede.
It's really old at this point. I think it came out in like 2015.
Akari's work was so convincing, this 11th hour twist is nothing short of jaw-dropping.
But I maintain, never once let the mask slip.
Not even Koro-sensei saw it coming. The ballots are in, and surprising no one, Akari was voted most likely to double-cross. Number 8, Illuminati unveiled. Blue Exorcist. It's always the childhood best friend, huh?
I don't remember this guy betraying anybody. Is this like part of the new season?
For years, Renzo Shima tricked everyone into thinking he was a carefree, bug-hating high schooler. But he failed to mention that he spends his free time as a double agent for the satanic Illuminati. Shima's only goal is to capture Izumo alive. So, in a rather ironic turn of events, he ends up literally and figuratively stabbing her in the back. It's hard to say which hurt more, the wound in
Yeah,
the
this must be the new
midsection
season,
or
man.
the sting of losing a friend to the dark side.
Oh, I just
then
ruined
again,
it
you
for
can't really say
myself,
Izumo
man.
lost
No.
Shima when he was never actually on her team to begin with.
Damn,
Number 7,
was just
Gang
thinking
Wars.
that the beginning
Tokyo
of the
Revengers.
new Blue
There's a
Exorcist was
traitor
so
in the
slow.
Tokyo Manji gang,
Didn't really show
and
that.
Mucho is supposed to be the one helping root them out. 3 guesses why we never found the culprits. In a stunning confession, Mucho lets
you
it
guys
slip
haven't
that
seen
he isn't
Tokyo
just a part of the
Revengers,
rival
I'm not
Tenjiku
gonna lie
gang,
to you guys.
he's a
You need to
founding
watch it.
member.
It's very good.
It's a shock to everyone, even Mucho himself wishes things had turned out differently. But whether it was personal or not, there's no forgiving Mucho for his part in the bloodshed. Number
Stood
6,
him up.
mind-melting mutiny.
Oh, yeah.
One Piece.
I'm surprised this
There's a
isn't
snake
higher,
among
man.
the 9 Red Scavs, and he goes by the name of Kurozumi Kanjuro. Although, you probably
Yeah, this
wouldn't be
guy's
able to
pure
tell
evil,
by
dude.
looking at him.
いやみんな同じことを考えていたはず
I just want to talk about this
Kanjuro
guy,
showed
man. Like,
nothing-
think about it. Think about it. This guy went back into the past, fooled them back in the past, came to the future, fooled them still, fooled the Straw Hats, came back to the island where he was from, stabbed him in the back, stole the little kid, and then finally, after like 20 odd years, they finally found out that he betrayed them. Like, that should be number one or number 2. Like, come on now.
Loyalty to Oden, and even once the heir began to suspect a mole in his ranks, he never pointed a finger at his steadfast retainer.
俺の本当の名は黒住勘十郎
Kanjuro ate with the Scabbards. He traveled with them, joked with them, and faced lethal threats with them. It was a perfect disguise to feed info to Orochi. Kanjuro claims he never wanted to harm the others, but it's hard to take his word at face value when he's laughing at their heartbreak. Number 5, Over the Edge, Tower of God. In one
Oh,
scene,
yeah.
Rachel went from a complex protagonist into
Rachel
one of
is
anime's
just-
most despicable villains.
Yeah, just one of those
All it
characters you
took
can't
was a
like.
single shove. For context, she and Bam were
Season 2's
supposed to be
coming
a
out,
team.
man.
They reunited in the titular
Actually,
tower, and
2 or
when
3
Rachel
no.
lost feeling in her
like
legs,
7
Bam
episodes in
practically
now.
carried her to make sure they crossed the finish line together. Then, after all that, as they're floating to the top, Rachel turns and pushes Bam to his doom.
Damn.
What's more, she laughs about it afterwards. Rachel's deception is a soul-crushing blow that's impossible to come back from. At this point, she deserves whatever's coming for her.
ごめんね。
Yeah, I want to see her get cooked in season
Number
2 or
4,
3, man. She
Char
needs it.
Zabi. Mobile Suit Gundam. On the surface, Char Aznable is a perfect soldier.
I've never
Calm,
seen the original
cool,
Gundam.
collected, and above all else, loyal. In reality, though, he's hell-bent on getting revenge for his dead father, and that means killing the Zabi from the inside out, starting with Gamma.
Good luck to you, Shar. And may the glory of victory be yours, Captain.
Despite Char's friendly facade, that's all a ruse. When he intentionally leads the Zeon captain into enemy fire. In fact, Char says as much himself when he radios Gamma to gloat about his victory.
Hey, Garma, do you read me? Blame this on the misfortune of your birth. What?
Yeah, it's a bit on the perverse side, but Gamma's explosive end is so vindicating, it's hard to care. This is one double cross that never gets old.
Don't take it personally. You can thank your
I'm
father
not
for
gonna lie to
this.
you guys, man.
Number
Even
3,
after seeing that,
Ryu's
I probably
choice.
still would not
Bleach.
watch it.
In a twist that shook everyone in the Soul Society to their
All right, if we're bringing up a Bleach betrayal, man, like, I think everybody knows what Bleach betrayal should be on this list. And it's freaking Aizen, man. Like, Aizen had the best betrayal probably of all time. Maybe top 3 of all time. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yuhavak's chosen successor isn't a true villain at all. It's Uryu. It's a tough pill to swallow even
Bleach
now.
does have some good betrayals, though.
黒崎お前には陛下を止めることはできない
The bespectacled archer spent over 300 episodes helping protect Soul Reapers everywhere. But at the end of the day, the pull of his Quincy blood puts him squarely on Yuhavak's side of the coming war.
The
There's no
music
gray
in the
area.
new season.
He with a bloodthirsty maniac over his own comrades, even though it meant trading blows with Ichigo himself. Regardless of his true motives, the disappointment on his friend's face is impossible to forget. Number 2, Titans Among Us. Attack on Titan. It's one thing to see everyone you love devoured
Wait,
by
who's
monsters.
betraying who in
It's
this
another
one?
entirely to learn that the friends you've known for years are responsible.
Oh, Annie? I forgot about Annie, dude. No, not Annie. Okay. It's
The
Reiner
female
and
Titan murdered soldiers with utter
tall guy, I
abandon,
forget his
and
name.
discovering she's none other than
Berthold.
Annie is a sucker punch that will leave you reeling.
I want to talk about
Reiner
that,
and
man.
Bed-
Like, what is a bigger betrayal? Is Annie betraying them bigger, or is Berthold and Reiner? I'm trying to think. Probably Berthold and Reiner, man, because like Annie wasn't around that long, but Berthold and Reiner, man, they were around for like 50 episodes. I'm probably say those
Have
two.
plenty of blood on their hands too. Collectively, they're responsible for countless deaths inside the walls, including Aaron's own mother. Yet, somehow, they had the stomach to join the Scouts and befriend the very same people
I think the
they're
best
sent
scene in
to kill.
Attack on Titan is when Aaron cooks back into Reiner's homeland, sits down with him with the kid to the side of him.
Yeah,
he says,
it's no
"We're
wonder
the
Aaron
same,
lost his cool.
me and you."
Titan powers or not,
And then
these
he
guys
goes
are
Titan mode.
monsters.
Oh my god, dude, I love that stuff, man.
Before
Music
we
and
continue,
Attack
be
on
sure to
Titan 2,
subscribe to
man.
our channel and ring the bell to get
If I
notified
could
about our
erase
latest
like, all the
videos.
memories
You have the
from
option to be
anime
notified
from my
for occasional
brain,
videos or all of them.
then go back and
If
watch
you're on
all
your
of
phone,
them, I
make sure
would.
to go into
I
your
would,
settings and
100%.
switch on notifications. Number 1, Femto
Oh, yeah.
is born.
Yeah, that's definitely number
Berserk.
one.
After
thought it,
enduring
like,
an entire year of
this
debilitating
is, like,
torture, Griffith is left
ridiculous.
without his pride, his strength, or even Casca. But with some gentle prodding, he decides he's willing to do
rumor on
anything
the
to get them
street
back.
is
We
that
do mean
Berserk
anything.
is getting an actual good
By making a somewhat
animation.
literal
But they've
deal
been
with the
saying that
devil,
for
Griffith
years,
becomes
man.
the
They've been
godhead
saying it for
Femto.
years.
All he had to do was sacrifice the crew that just risked their lives to rescue him.
I don't really know that much about Berserk.
Griffith watches his
But
men die and takes
did
Casca
the
back by
creator of the
force,
manga
even going
pass
as far
away?
as making guts
That's what I
watch.
remember, I
The
forget.
brutality defies description, but it proves one thing: Griffith is no more. This is Femto, and he has no friends.
Yeah, Femto was a demon, dude. Think about what Femto did, man. He killed all of his comrades. He took Gus's arm, and then he rapes Casca. So like, that is just wild that like these are your closest homies, and you do that all to them. That is just wild to think about.